to chat to you because this Saturday, it's a bit late, I'm sorry to say, but it's a bit late, and you make your pro debut, mate, on a great show at the White's Hotel at Bolton Football Stadium.
Yeah, I can't wait. It's been ages. Took a few months since May, I think.
Is that when you applied for your licence and everything?
I think May, and the beginning of May.
Yeah, well, I every time I've been down here, you're always down here training away, working with all the lads, sparring with all the lads. But let's go right back, because you first got into boxing, was it through White Collar?
Yeah. At first, actually, I was like 12, just keeping fit.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to play football, and then I stopped. And I got a contract in football.
Oh, right. Well, hang on. Are you a goalie?
No.
Well, you were a goalie for...
Yeah, I was in primary school.
Because Steve Wood, who's putting the show on, his son used to play football with, wasn't he?
Yeah. James, that was years ago. I think it was like 10, year 6 years.
Because it's weird, today I bumped into 3 people and the first name that's come out of their voice is you. Everyone's talking about you. I mean, one of your sponsors, who, by the way, you've not got in your t-shirt, but Andy Morris, who owns, I think it's TJM Developments.
TJ Morris.
Is that what it is? Yeah. And he's working on a house opposite me, and he's one of your sponsors. And many years ago, he used to work for me when I was a ceiling fixer. And I dated his sister. Which I don't think he ever liked. But so everyone, who do you not know?
I know a few people have worked doors Manchester and Bolton for. Through football as well.
Yeah.
Met a lot of people, so I think I'll get a good following.
Well, I think you've sold a shitload of tickets for the show, haven't you?
I've done 75 for the first week.
Yeah.
I've only had 2 weeks notice, really.
Yeah, because you're the last minute, you've thrown on the show at the last minute, haven't you?
Like, I knew about it ages ago, but I couldn't sell tickets in case I wasn't being put on, or medical didn't go through. So I had to wait for medical, really. That was it.
So how old are you now then?
28 now.
28?
Yeah.
It's not old. So you had a few White Collar fights. Were you training here at Elite when you were
No. I'll come to the gym for sparring.
Right.
I think Kyle told me to come down sparring.
Kyle Lamotte?
Yeah, he told me to come down sparring. And I think I sparred Steve, Ella. I meant to actually fight Steve 2 years ago.
Oh, right, yeah.
And I think lockdown happened before lockdown.
Right.
And just come down sparring. And after that, Kyle kept saying, "Why don't you come join?" Well, I was still amateur boxing, you don't get any money, do you know? So I just did it for a few fights because they had to do a few fights to turn pro, so I thought, might as well give it a go. But then I enjoyed it.
And you did pretty well, though, didn't you? You had 7 fights, you had?
6 fights.
6 fights. Did you win them all?
Lost one. Well, the judges think I lost that.
Yeah. But didn't you get all the way to the quarterfinals in the Elite?
Yeah, ABAs.
Which is an amazing achievement in such a short time. I mean, it wasn't even the developments; it was the open class. Because you have to acknowledge that you've had the White Collar fights, and so you couldn't go in the developments. You have to go in the Elites, which is a tough thing. So you won the Northwest, and you got all the way through to the quarterfinals. Not bad going. And in fact, one of your last fights, I filmed where you got a stoppage against a giant of a man.
Yeah, Harry Smith.
Yeah.
He's a good lad, he's a strong lad. I fought him the week before, but the guy that was supposed to fight on that fight when you recorded, he pulled out, and then we gave it to the Harry guy because he wanted a rematch because he thought he won. But the first one was a good fight, and the second one was strong.
Second one, yeah, he was on fire, wasn't he, mate? Because was it the second round, first round stoppage? First round was it? And he was a big unit,
Strong.
And I've been watching you work with Alex. Is Alex your manager as well, then?
Yeah.
You know, you're not the biggest heavyweight out there, but you're solid. You're thick set. You know, there's nothing skinny on you. But even though you're a big build and a big solid build, you're quite nimble on your feet and quite. You know, you're slick. Yeah, you're not just what I thought you'd be. I thought you'd just be a tough, strong kid. But you seem to have a little bit more to you than what first meets the eye.
I think that's through football, you know. I think obviously I've played football for how long, that many years. I think I've took it into boxing.
What level did you get to in footballing?
I got a scholarship at 15 at school, and then got released just before I get pro contracts, and then just started playing semi-pro, but it's not the same.
No.
It's like white collar kind of, but you get less money.
But I suppose this is, football's good because you win as a team. In boxing, the satisfaction is so much more because when you win, I know you have a team behind you, but it's you in the ring. You're the one that's got to go through everything. You're the one that
I don't have to rely on anyone.
No. Do you like that?
Yeah, I prefer that. I probably could think I could have a bad week training, and if I got a fight, I'd still turn up. I normally do turn up on fights.
Do you relish that competition side of it more than anything other? Because some people, I wasn't a great trainer, I didn't really like training, but I knew I had to do it. If I didn't want to get knocked out, I knew I had to do those things. But I didn't train for fun, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
The fun part for me was the fighting. I love the fighting part. It's what used to get me excited.
That's what I love, because obviously it's like, it might sound a bit vain, but all eyes on me. For me, I love to look under the floodlights, everyone watching, it's just two people in the ring, so everyone's eyes are a bit on you in the ring.
Yeah, so you're really looking forward to it.
Yeah, I can't wait.
And in a great place, like you say, and obviously it's your home, isn't it? You must have been there numerous occasions watching all your stablemates, and Mickey and Liam and Jack Flatley and all the kids. You've been there all the time supporting them. Now it's their time to come down and cheer you on.
I can't wait, man. With fuels as well, so best luck for security.
So what do you do then as a job then?
Scaffolding.
Scaffolding?
Yeah, one of my sponsors, Peer Scaffolding.
Ah, right. Well, we're going to put them, they're going to run through the corner of this video to say thanks, even the ones that you forgot, like TJ Morris. You've got to admit, this is a fantastic gym that you're in, isn't it? I mean, this is just one half of it. We've got the floor below, haven't we, which was originally for all the pros, but it seems like you've all moved up here because it's a lot nicer upstairs with the amateurs.
Much more bigger space.
Now you're a pro though. This was your home for the last part of your amateur career. Have you got to go back downstairs and start training in the other part of the gym now?
I train here upstairs Monday and Wednesdays normally anyway. Yeah. And then the other days downstairs, but if I don't think I'll be training that many times.
What's your? I mean, I've been told that you want to go on the road.
Not on the road like that.
No, I know, but
I'm 28 now, so I want to go on the road, not to lose,
but to win and learn.
To hurt people.
What, to win and learn?
Yeah.
No, listen, it's a hard way to do it.
To get the rounds in, I'm going to hurt people.
Yeah, well, you're probably not going to get too many fights that way because if you keep winning, they're not going to be asking you.
Then they'll get for example, Fraser. It's not now, but I'm saying people turning pro. Yeah. Like Carol what's it called?
Carol Tuma.
The older guy. That's what I mean. I'll need a bigger test, won't I? I'll need someone defeated fighting them, so I'll step in to fight people out.
Well, was it like when you're doing some spars with Fraser Clark?
Yeah.
Well, how did that come about?
I'm not too sure. I think he needed sparring for the week. So three of us went down and gave him some rounds.
And this must be brilliant because this gym, people just turn up on spec, don't they? They just turn up and hope that they can get some sparring in.
Yeah.
And I mean, we had Ricky Gorman down here a bit ago. Do you do any rounds with him?
I've done some rounds with him, yeah.
Yeah.
Mine and his style, I think, a clash. Both, for big guys, we're both wiggly and elusive.
Well, he's quite a mover as well for a big lad. But do you think eventually you'll work your way down to cruiserweight, or do you think you're going to stay at heavyweight?
I probably would go down to cruiserweight, but if there's a fight I can take at heavyweight, I think I can stop him or win comfortable. I won't take that.
Yeah, you're fighting. He's actually not bad. I know Jake Darnell's record is not brilliant. I think it's 2-21 or something like that. But I'm his lucky charm. because I filmed him twice as a professional, and both times he's won. So he's only 2 wins that he's got on his record. I was there filming him. I filmed his first one was against a kid called Jamie Anderson, and then he fought a Fijian, a Scottish Fijian. I think he used to play rugby or something, and he come and fought over on the Blackpool show. But, do you know, he's a big lad, and I know he's carrying a little bit of weight and everything. He's got a fucking lovely jab on him, you know.
I watched loads of his fights. To be fair, I remember you've recorded 2 of my fights.
Yeah, I think, well, you've won both of them now as well, haven't you?
Stoppages,
Yeah.
so third time looker.
Do you think that's going to, as a heavyweight, you'll be able to carry that weight and that power? Or do you think that's why you'll...
I feel like, with me, because I don't know if I can hit as hard as a heavyweight, but I feel like I can wear him down, and eventually power will come when it's tired.
So you just, like you say, if you're going to go on the road trying to earn and learn, which is a hard way to do, because you know if it's a close fight, it's probably not going to go your way.
Well, I know I'm confident. I've seen most of the heavyweights.
Who else have you sparred with? Well, who else have you sparred with that's gave you the confidence? Because 7 fights as an amateur. I know you had 30 fights
in this camp.
as a white collar.
A lot. I've stopped 2 people. In this camp, I've stopped 2 lads.
And they're both heavyweights as well, weren't they?
One wasn't.
One was heavyweight.
One's not heavyweight.
Who was the other kid then? Oh no, we can't mention names. It's not right, is it? It's unfair. But so preparations have gone well, and you feel very confident.
Yeah, very confident.
And like I just said before, when I was watching you with Alex, you're not just a one-man thing. You've got great movement. You know, you've got good feet on you, and your variety of shots are good. They put a little smile on my face. It's not what I was expecting. You know, I expected you to be a little bit of a plodder to come forward, but you're not, are you? There's a bit of thought that goes behind your madness.
Tidy work. I like to think that anyway.
So what are you going to come out as name-wise? Because I was talking to you before we really interrupted.
Kevin BVK. I've had a big black Kev or a big boogeyman when I start taking people's O's.
But again, because I didn't realise, I thought because you were called Chippy Kev. For a while, and that was because I thought you were a joiner. Because there's a lot of guys here who work on the building site. Obviously, you work in the building site as a scaffolder, but it's not. It's because after every fight you had, it was a chippy meal, wasn't it, to celebrate?
Before a fight, that's what I mean. In the amateurs, I wasn't really taking it.
No.
So I wasn't eating right.
It doesn't matter as a heavyweight though, does it? It doesn't matter as a heavyweight.
It doesn't really if you fight, like if I fought some strong kids, I'm thinking, wow, fucking I need to stop with that calzone. Like I thought, but I've gone eating the calzone and knocked a kid out for example like Harry. Yeah. I've knocked him out in that.
Well, listen,
I was thinking it's a good look charm.
I'm looking forward to it. I might be your good luck charm. Because like I say, 2 fights, 2 that I filmed and 2 stoppages, and with the other kid, I filmed him twice, so someone's always got to go when I'm filming you. But like I say, you can't underestimate Jay Darnell, and he's very similar to yourself, a real character. He's a fun guy to be around, and I presume after the fight, you two will have a bit of fun because it seems like you don't callous it. And I believe boxing is a gentleman's sport. I know you're in there to punch hell out of one another, but after the fight, that should all be by the by. And you go out there, and he's a good kid, mate. He's a good lad, and hopefully you have a good celebrating and celebrating your first win, mate.
Can't wait.
We'll be talking to you afterwards, and we'll be saying 1-0.
Definitely.
Kev, you take care, and I'll see you on Saturday.
Cheers, mate.
Take care, mate. Bye.
For all boxing info, news and latest interviews, amateur and pro, across the north, click and subscribe. VIP Boxing Promotions. Also, Twitter, Instagram and Facebook.